Mr. Aguirre? Hi, it's Christine Hauer. I'm sorry, I'm talking so loud. From the demand management team. I'm a little nervous. Thank you for seeing me on such short notice. Yeah, it's Howard, like, how are you? Yeah, thank you for seeing me on such short notice. I'm here because, a CEO's job is taking meetings. So funny. As I was saying, supply chain management has been my life for 8 years, and thank you. Yeah, those efficiency standards within my Lean Six Sigma were really the highlight of my whole assessment. Thank you for saying that. As I was saying, I would like to formally, a promotion? Wait, Chief Operating Officer? COO? C-suite? What? Wait, I can't believe you're actually elevating me to C-suite. I've been working 8 years to get to that level. How much is the pay? Wow. And when do you need to now? Wow. This is not how I thought the meeting was going to go. I was going to come in here and then you say that, and then I'm here. And I would be crazy to not take this, right? I mean, it's COO. So I guess, Mr. Aguirre, No!
If you're just joining us, we are on the home field of our Aiken Preparatory School's Big Kid Playground, waiting in the wings for the race between Christine Hauer and Skylar Reardon to begin. I'm your announcer, announcing the play-by-play from your mind. Hi. Don't worry. This race was destined to happen ever since the fateful yesterday when Reardon announced girls can't run fast. That didn't are making their way to the starting line with a group of boys swarming around Skylar, craving testosterone and wanting to see a girl proven wrong. And then the women are cascading over to the swings, taking their places. There is a Caitlin Reinhardt, a Shannon, and a Jenny Body. Seems to be throwing a disapproving dig at Howard. Howard has received it, and it seems that Howard is mouthing back, "Alpha women must support other alpha." Nope, Howard is chewing her hair, but the sentiment is understood. A hush has just fallen on the recess as our athletes take their position at the beginning line. A small voice yells, "Go," but as that happens, a small kernel in Howard's brain says, "I'm tired of nothing, and I want victory." And she sees the finish line, and there's a very long distance to victory, and she says, "I'm gonna do it," and then they yell, "Go!" And then they're off, and Howard slips the first step. Oh gosh, he is really upset about that, but Skylar seems to be bouncing forward, his big, beautiful mushroom blonde locks going forth. Howard's got this pleated skirt that seems to be giving her some trouble, and a hair clip that seems to be overshadowing her eyes. She's pushing it back. Skylar is just thinking about lunch, cascading forward, arms swinging, confident smile. Howard's really sweating now, really intense frilly sock sweat, full gripping. They're at the end now. They're sprinting, dead sprint. Skylar and Howard, Skylar and Howard. Howard makes a final burst and... Howard wins and no one cares. Everything goes back to normal. The boys swarm and the girls swing, but nothing is the same for Howard. The great distance between nothing and victory is winning for yourself, and I hope you never forget this. But you did forget, didn't you? I know you did, because I'm your detective, and it's my job to know. This mine was once our curiosity, and we ran it fair and smooth, matching answers with questions and questions of instinct. Detective. But you kicked us to the curb, didn't you, cuckoo lady? Victor, can I have the music a little bit further down? Thank you. You kicked us to the curb, didn't you, cuckoo lady? Started letting other people give you the answers, not asking your own questions. Curious City went dark. But I'm back now! To save Curious City before you destroy it with complacency. I'm going to take you back to 1997, 3rd grade. We walk into a tote building filled with people wearing tote, and a rank smell of rubbing alcohol also being covered by tote, and the walls are tote. And this tote building has a bead maze. We want to play with it. We slowly move one bead through the maze, but we stop. This isn't fun. None of this is fun. This room is pretending to be fun. And then she walks in. High pants and fidgety authority. A Dr. Diane Keaton. Mystery test administrator. She thinks she knows us better than we know ourselves. Diane, you're gonna be a tough cookie to crack. But then she begins her interrogation of us. I'm gonna ask you some questions. She hands us a pencil and puts a piece of paper down on her desk. Her desk. I don't like her desk. It's too high, and I have to strain up, and there's a bunch of manila folders that I keep hitting with my elbow. Match these boxes, she says. What do these boxes have to do with me, Diane? And why is this room making me so uncomfortable? What do you see?
she says. I see a piece of paper on it with no purpose, Diane. I need to know why I'm taking this to be able to give you the right answers and more space. Match these boxes. Read back these questions. They're coming rapid fire now, all right? And I'm reaching up to try to answer them. And then I start to think, wait, is this important? Aren't tests important? Am I gonna fail? Is there some mystery thing that I'm not understanding? Start to sweat, start to reach, and then I think, what if I'm not as smart as I think I am? And what if I'm gonna have to stay in this building forever? And what if Diane is gonna have to watch me every day, and I'm gonna have to shrink into a tiny little tote ball? Diane smiles. Smiles are not supposed to make you feel like this. And she slaps her manila folder and walks to our parents with an answer. We have ADHD. Okay. That's what this whole thing was about. Fine, Diane. But the test had made us doubt ourselves. And if Diane thinks that she's gonna get out of here without interrogation, she's got another thing coming. Hey, Diane! How come I didn't get my own desk for the test? Diane. She didn't have an answer. She does the test the same way every time. Who failed that test, Diane? But it was too late. We started to doubt ourselves, and curiosity started to flicker. But you hold the power switch, cuckoo lady. Challenge the Dianes. Ask questions, and never, ever, wear a toad. Roll it again, Victor. Two seagulls are flying over the ocean. I got it. Two seagulls are flying over the ocean. Their names Heathcliff and Gertrude. Heathcliff says to Gertrude, "Look, it's a ship of fools." Gertrude says, "Why?" Heathcliff says, "Because they're looking up." And that's it. That's the joke. That's the entire joke that Gateway Summer Art Program had me do for my first ever theater anything. Pretend to be a vaudevillian clown named Red Skeleton and tell a joke about bird poo. What? I didn't want to do any of this stuff. I had so many ideas, and I'm going to tell you about them. Get it, Victor? I had so many ideas about what I really wanted to do in that camp. I'm going to tell them to you right now. Have you ever watched a horsey prance put in a ballet? Full of men in a trance, dancing inside horsey heads, hyper-focused on the moves ahead. Ballet stage left and suddenly stage right. Jellicles pounce dramatically. Spotlight, rum tug, and greasy. Let's throw a stare into my horsey ballet. Definitely has room. Picture it. I know you can. A stage full of human animals and fried doing a ballistic, elegant, over-the-top dance parade. But they said, no, you can't do that. That is very way too much. You must just like it was before. Little town, full of little people. And they are all waking up to say bonjour. Oh, come on! Beauty and the Beast is copyrighted? I'm sure they'd be okay with it. Fine, okay, stop the music, stop it. Stop, I got it. Santa Fe, are you there? Do you support? Come, what? I'm sure Kenny Ortega would be fine with a Newsies ballad. Come on, okay. I got it. I'm on it. I know what to do. Cut it, Victor, I got it, Victor. You shall not pass! I can't do anything in here, and yes, another Lord of the Rings reference. I can't do anything in here, nothing. You know what? Stop the music, stop it! Victor, I didn't do any of these things. I did the right skeleton joke, just like they said, and then I kept on following rules. And that's why I'm gonna take this stupid COO job. Because I just kept following rules. And you know what I have to say about following rules? No! You can't do that. That is very way not us. You must follow your own ideas, or it's gonna end in tears. Make waves. Don't No, not yet. No, not that one yet. Thanks, Victor. Just the flourish. There it is. I'm still here. Me. I'm who you really are. Really. Back in the glory days, when we were a society woman. Respected and period. Long before the dark days of 5th grade. And the woes of middle school began. I'm Roseberry. Why Roseberry? Because it's the prettiest name in the world! The joy of having a moment land. You used to be the master of it. Until you kicked me to the curb. Me, your North Star, your oozy, glittery fire that drove all your visions towards... But those were the glory days. Dinner parties with Barbie collections, and play dates for running around, and teachers used to make room in the pod hall as we walked down for our personality to fit. And we wore the most glamorous corduroy overalls anyone had ever seen. And we were gonna get into SOAR. SOAR, the exclusive program at Aiken Elementary School. SOAR. No one knows what it stands for, but the imagery is quite potent. It means that they soared above us. And SOAR had the Juilliard of Aiken Elementary School, the mise en scene, known as Choo Choo Chat. Choo Choo Chat, the 10-minute morning news program that announced the news of the day. And that was where the stars went to thrive, and I was gonna be there. In SOAR, and on Choo Choo Chat. And it all changed in 5th grade. We didn't make it into SOAR. We get assigned to be a bank teller at the Security Federal Bank of Aiken Elementary School, the mock bank. Well, it's doing a better job of mocking me than mocking the bank agents. I was proud! helping fellow fifth graders sign checks. Soar got cupcakes delivered on Valentine's Day. I got a Tasmanian devil sticker with the words, "Join a kids club account today." Stickers don't tell me what to do, I tell stickers what to do. I snuck out one day. I didn't like the flavor anymore, and I walked down the pod hall to take a look in the soul room. It looked so special, so interesting. Why wasn't I asked to be in the soul room? Was I not special? Was I not interesting? And that's the feeling that almost destroyed me. But I'm still here! And this whole Christine Carroll thing was my idea. That's right. I designed it to help you see that you can wield power, that you can do it. And now that you've seen that you can, may I present the next 22 personalities, taking us all the way up to the beginning, starting with good... What? What do you mean there's no time? 2.5 minutes? How am I gonna fit 2.5 minutes into 22 lessons? Oh, an interpretive dance. Lights! Yes, we're going from a dance to a ballad song because you need it. Please, please don't go on. Don't leave me here all alone. We've only seen a little of what's here in the middle. the end of Christine Carroll, and you're going to go back and remember who you are. Who you are. Who you are. All of you. Hit it, Victor. As I was saying, thanks, Victor. Thanks, Victor. As I was saying, Mr. Hire, I would be crazy to not take this job, right? Right. So, I accept. But, I have some conditions. Yeah, I've got some thoughts, because I'm really not bringing my whole self into this thing. Because, you know, when I was coming up, there weren't a lot of women, so I'm thinking maybe we could build an incubator when I start as COO. And maybe we could have more, like, interactive culture things where we get to know people and our personalities can come out more. And I don't think that tests should be that big of a deal. I mean, I failed my first Lean Six Sigma test, you know, and also I really want to take a vacation that's paid. And just be able to kind of regroup before I start this job. And, yeah, I think I just want to bring more of myself into this beautiful Chief Operating Officer job. What do you think? Great! Oh, I'm so glad that we talked, Mr. Hire. Sanjay. So excited to be working with you up here in the C-suite. I'm feeling whole.